Your pack leaders is here. Friends right, protecting families, protecting pack. It's been a while since I've done any videos. I've been playing games on Lord of the Rings on my phone, and just been hanging out for a while. Just not missing my bot. But I think I'm at the point where I'm kind of doing AI now, so I gotta hunker down. And I've just been doing a lot of research, putting things together. So I want to show you what I have so far, and also I want to show you this. I've actually moved my settings out to the kitchen area. So this is kind of like my setup. I bought this little stand to hold my monitor. I think that's my other stand, but that's my other stand. And yeah, so then my littlest kid right now, he's kind of clingy. So whenever I'm in the office, he pulls me out and he wants to show me stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be out in the living room where everyone's at. He's taking a nap right now, and so what he usually sits right next to me, and then I'll have a little tablet for him, and so he could do his ABC mouse, and it's definitely helped, you know, me to kind of do and be at work or do my work without having to be um, bothered and pulled out of the office a few times. So I could just kind of hang out, and I'm in the same room with him. He sees me, it's all good, and things are good. So yeah, see in this kitchen area, kind of thing, and it's working out. So this is what I do for now. I'm still waiting for my hub so I can connect both my monitors. I only have one monitor up right now, but this is the setup for now. Anyways, just kind of been putting things together, brainstorming, and doing a mind map. So let me kind of show you what I've learned so far, and I kind of give a demonstration of a prediction for a bouncing ball. So let's go ahead and switch over. So there's this thing called Scikit predictive analysis. I'm going to show you that here. And you can see this kind of predicts the stock prices and stuff like that. I think there's going to be certain models where you can pull out what you've learned and put into a key means algorithm. It kind of just grabs groups things that are similar that it detects. And I think there's a lot of that where we can start grabbing images and of different patterns, and it's going to sort those patterns in a what's it called, a unsupervised learning. I don't want to have to go and kind of say, hey, this is a head and shoulders, this is a breakout, this is a triangle. I'm just going to let it determine on its own and kind of separate them out on its own. Based on that, project this trajectory, and then maybe use this kind of regression to kind of predict some stuff and kind of classify things that way. I kind of thought about putting inputs into the neat algorithm, but I'm like, dude, if I do that, then what if there's another problem, and then I have to put the inputs for that? I was like, the best way I think is just to maybe just visualize it and see it. So I kind of got into computer vision with a deep path and kind of separating things and kind of identifying certain things through, I think it's called, where is it here? Uh, Deep learning. There's Kalman filters, mask R, CNN. So some kind of where I can highlight certain things with this convolutional neural network, CNNs. There is some other stuff that I kind of came across. Maybe a little too much here to kind of look at. But yeah, so anyways, kind of put this together, and I want to show you what I have so far with this one here. So this is a basketball projection, and what it does is it kind of predicts the trajectory based on points, but this is like equation polynomial. So you're trying to predict it based on the, oh, let me pause this real quick. Oh, this is the wrong one, hold on. And you can see here, it kind of draws a line where it thinks it's gonna go, and it bounces off. And once it only does one curve, okay? So once it bounces, it does like, I don't know what to do. And the second one here, second video. There's the second video. So based on the video camera feed, I want to record the candles moving, and then we're gonna try to predict it, maybe using equations or maybe trajectories or velocities and accelerations, this kind of thing. And let's try a third video. So it's gonna be a live stream where it constantly records the video, constantly learns from the video, and it sorts and kind of learns from the data that or patterns that it picks up, and then based on that also have a prediction based on the models that it's been learning. So I'm just kind of applying simple ideas here using basic equations that I know won't apply to trading because it's just not that simple of a, a problem to tackle. And but the code is there, so I could kind of pull things in and incorporate some stuff, but make it a little more advanced in its projection. And there you go, it just predicts that. So, and then bounces off. I was like, ah. All right, so that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try now to apply this, and I'm going to start recording some videos of the actual trajectory and try to, instead of spot a basketball, spot the candles moving and try to predict and apply more advanced prediction models to it instead of just a simple equation based on 10 dots or whatever on this equation. So anyways, just kind of putting things together, and then also maybe finding a way to bound boxes like object detections. They're doing object detections of faces and cars and whatever, but we need to do object detections of maybe certain patterns that it notices, right? And kind of breakouts and triangles and channel or whatever, and then go from there. So I'm gonna apply all these together, and then I'll kind of update you along the way and go from there. So I'm learning a lot right now. Just gotta hunker down and kind of just really I'll learn. I'm basically learning on YouTube basically. Anything I find, Opencv, there's Open Deep, I think it's called Deep Path or something like that, and then also creating my own models so they can learn. And but I'm going to try to be unsupervised learning as much as possible and not have to train anything on my own. Okay, and just let it go and let it learn. Okay, all right, thanks.